Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm going to give a recap or a summary of everything beneath it and going to be discussing how AI will change the future of advertising. This one hits home to me because I honestly was scared of stuff like Skynet, the Terminator. You think of those things where like AI will take over the human race and all this crazy stuff. But once I sort of wrapped my head around AI has already been happening and machine learning has already been taking its hold in everything that we do right now, that's when I was like, okay, AI can actually be used as a tool to help you improve your productivity. Google, Facebook, Meta, whatever you want to call it, LinkedIn, all these providers, platforms, TikTok, basically all of them have been leveraging AI for the longest time. Obviously, it comes from point A of improving things and doing things quicker. Even computers, if you think about it, like just the idea of a computer, people used to have to actually walk down to a library, pick a book out of the shelf, and actually read it to learn, where now you can actually go on your computer, type google.com, and find out what you're looking for. So same idea here, except now this is sort of coming to an effect where AI is also making decisions, but in essence, these are things that you feed it into. AI's impact on the future of advertising. There's different, obviously, platforms out there that you could have paid media. There's Google ads, Meta ads, LinkedIn, TikTok, Bing, X, which is what it's called now. Within these tools, there's different ways of audiences you can serve. With Google, you can actually have keywords, and based off of the intent of what people search, you can have an audience there. And in addition to that, if you could dive even deeper of utilizing within these platforms AI to help you leverage these audiences to find the most high intent audiences for whatever your goal is. So let's say you have a Google Ads campaign and you want to target people that are looking to buy socks for hiking. I don't know, it just popped in my head. The reason why this is cool is that with Google Ads, you can actually leverage the campaigns and leverage the keywords that are within the audience on Google and sort of find people that are searching for keywords related to hiking socks or hiking socks near me or hiking socks or cotton hiking socks. Leveraging AI, you can actually have what Google calls automated bidding strategies to find more people like this. So, definitely a way, whether it be audiences or bidding strategies to optimize your conversions, different ways of leveraging AI. And even beyond then, like something that platforms recently have enabled is basically dynamically changing keywords or dynamically changing headlines or your ad copy to have these unique tailored messaging for the person and their intent. There was a study a while back that essentially said people like it when the product offering is tailored specifically to them. And that's honestly what AI is. AI is sort of leveraging its learnings that it knows about audiences and sort of feeding that information to the right person at the right times. The adoption in everyday life. AI has been a huge thing, I think, without even realizing it. It's been happening for a while and people didn't really know it's been happening. The only reason why now it's been a hot topic in the past year is because it's been more accessible. Like for example, ChatGPT, anyone could literally use this thing, whether it be summarizing a novel like Spark Notes, having you come up with ideas. Whereas before, these automated AI things were something that are a little bit too techy, like where in essence, if you wanted to launch a Google Ads campaign and you wanted to create an automated bid strategy that had dynamic keywords. You can tell right there that is a little bit too advanced for a normal person. Rather than someone wants to find out how many fishes are in the sea, you literally type that in ChatGPT and I'll let you know. So definitely, I think now that it's been more accessible to the daily user, it's sort of been popping up as of late. And I think because of that, people are then leveraging this thing more as a tool and just using that as an asset to their daily workflows. How it can enhance your efficiency and customer insights and enables personalized engagement. So we sort of touched on this before, but you can honestly leverage AI. For a bulk of this video, I'm going to be mentioning ChatGPT because it's my personal favorite AI tool. But you can leverage a tool like ChatGPT to help you find unique buyer personas for your product. Going off of the idea of someone looking for hiking socks, you can ask ChatGPT, hey, what are the top buyer personas for hiking socks? If someone's hiking, they probably have a good amount of time on their hands. They probably are in the outdoors. They're probably, I don't know, at least mid-20s. But you can actually ask ChatGPT, hey, what are some buyer personas that fit this mold that could actually use hiking socks? Asking a tool like that, asking ChatGPT for those things can give you those different demographics In addition to that, you can ask ChatGPT, hey, you guys actually have this persona for me. Can you go ahead and create unique ad copy for this persona? So it's like taking it one step further, whereas before you would have to sit down, think about it, probably search online and watch some videos to really dive into what this person is even thinking about from just a hiking perspective, I guess, where now you can just go into ChatGPT, ask it. ChatGPT is going to be using its trillions, gazillions, millions of data points out there and checking the web for you so they can do all the research for you and then create tailored messaging for this audience. All AI really is, I think, and again, this is just my personal opinion, but the reason why AI is so strong is that it's like the more information that you feed it, the smarter it gets. It's one of those things where it just needs to find a pattern. Once it finds a pattern, going to go ahead and be better at it. Just like us practicing soccer or practicing basketball. You build that muscle memory, you're eventually gonna be good at it. So same thing with AI. The only difference is that you have basically every single human being in the world leveraging this tool, and its growth in terms of learning is magnified because of that. The role of Google and Microsoft in developing the application of AI. I'm actually just gonna read it. Let's just read it directly. And it basically says, Google, whose search engine handles more than 90% of global online search queries, has invested in the application of AI. Their AI model, known as BERT, which stands for Bidirectional Encoder Representations from Transformers, is already revolutionizing search by better understanding the context of search queries. BERT enhances the relevance of search results and ads. What this essentially is saying is that Google was invested in not only learning what a user is typing in Google, but what they mean when they're typing that message, which if you think about it is pretty freaking crazy. If someone's typing like, I mean, obviously hiking socks prices probably means someone wants to understand and find out what the prices of hiking socks are, but how would Google know what it means when someone's typing like hiking socks wood? I have no idea what that means, but again, if there's tons of data points of people searching that exact same thing, Google will then go ahead and find out the context behind that query along with the gajillion, billion, trillion, zillion search queries that are out there. Google has already invested in understanding the context behind these search terms, which, as you can understand, and once it understands the intent behind these terms, that's when it can better utilize and having paid ads catered for this specific search term. Microsoft's venture is actually OpenAI's ChatGPT 3, which, as we know, pretty big. So we all know about Microsoft and ChatGPT. ChatGPT has been taking the world by storm, and since it's already really big and well known, it's already so big and already has that thing out there. Microsoft is actually going to take OpenAI's ChatGPT and integrate it into Bing, which is so cool. That's pretty crazy. And if you think about it, Google has had no competition forever. I'm not saying OpenAI and ChatGPT is gonna tackle Google, because at this point it's a branding game. There is at least a little bit of a push in terms of trying to taking down Google. So I'm gonna talk about the potential impact on search visibility. The biggest thing about AI in the past, honestly, like 6 months has been utilizing what people have been typing and using that as information to then create something else. Whether it be, ChatGPT is a text, platform. You type something within it, and then something comes out of that. Same thing with Adobe's brand new Adobe Firefly. People, or whether it be type in things they want to edit an image or add, and it will add that image within Photoshop. Or whether it be like creating a storyboard from typing things out. Everything has been, in a sense, understanding search terms that have been typed in and sort of outputting that out. I'm really curious now, because it seems like it's going to that place where it's like less so about what's being typed, but more so about the thoughts and context behind what's coming in via each search term. And I think that understanding is a huge thing, because right now, ChatGPT is an amazing tool, but the one flaw is that sometimes you have to literally type 1,000 responses to clean up things, whether it be simplify things, add more bullets, or make it more clear, or anything like that. You have to keep asking responses to get exactly what you want. Since AI is now understanding the context of everything that's going in there, because of that, the goal obviously is to make it just one question you ask it and you get exactly what you want in response. So really curious to see how all this will impact from a context standpoint, because obviously the goal from a paid ads platform is that to literally search something on Google, you click it and you purchase. All it takes is you one click to get exactly what you want. So curious to see what's gonna happen in that realm of things in the next couple of months. How AI is changing the way advertisements are created. Google Ads has responsive search ads, where you essentially give Google Ads 15 different headlines and 4 different descriptions, or whatever, less that amount if you choose. By utilizing responsive search ads, Google can actually sort of pick the top performing headlines and pair them with the top performing descriptions, put them together, and have a unique ad that is tailored for whatever is searching. That is literally insane. Facebook, on the other hand, has a very similar situation where you can put in various primary text, various headlines, and also various image creatives sort of have different permutations, and Facebook will actually pick the top performing ones to serve for the top performing audience for that as well. So this is already happening. It's gonna get even crazier once we have all these things laid out. There is human error in like sort of typing things out and having grammar mistakes, but obviously AI can help fix that as well. So really cool there. AI and the autonomy of Google Ads. I guess we could dive a little bit more into Google Ads. So in addition to having, in essence, audience that is being created from AI, by sort of leveraging the audience within Google to go ahead and find the most high intent people for your campaigns, obviously have different ad copy ideas, whether it be a headline or description, and sort of pair that with the top performing assets from one another and put that in a keyword that works as well. So that's pretty cool there. Now I'm thinking in terms of what could happen in the future, which is extremely scary, is that obviously Google has been moving away from match types. They had broad match modifiers. There's phrase and exact is another thing as well, but even phrase, or even exact, has become less exact. It's like bringing in weird things. And then there's obviously has been publications out there or blog posts where people are already seeing how these things are being stripped away, where Google wants to make match types strictly broad. I could totally see in the future where Google has the capability of like literally you click start and everything is launched. It's gonna have your keywords for you. It's gonna literally have the ad copy written out. They're already doing it with DSA, dynamic search ads, by utilizing different copy on your website and creating ad copy from that. Now imagine that times 10 by Google utilizing its entire database, which is literally everything in this world, creating ad copy from that, matching it with its own keyword research. You press start, it's launched. If that happens, I'm out of a job and I don't know what's gonna happen there. Definitely still some creativity stuff that could be applied, but really scared that could honestly be something that happens in the future. Potential benefits and challenges. So with these enhanced, you can call them enhanced audiences, enhanced ad copy. It's like, why are we humans even here anymore? And I'll even step in and say, marketing is creative. When you remove that creative aspect, whether it be messaging towards a specific audience a certain way, because remember, like the only reason why that buyer persona ad copy messaging thing even worked was because I thought of that. That wasn't AI, that was me. Same thing here, where it's the creative aspect of understanding an audience and understanding how to write that messaging. And that's just one campaign. There's a whole nother thing of understanding the whole entire full funnel, whether it's top of funnel, if it's middle of the funnel, if it's bottom of the funnel. There's that whole aspect. And then obviously connect these things from different channels, whether it's like an image ad, a static ad, UGC. There's various marketing pieces that AI just can't do yet. It's scary for me to even say it may be able to, but right now I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon where AI is gonna take over the entire marketing flow and strategy for any business. As a digital marketer myself, I think I'm okay. In terms of benefits, it definitely is cool how AI can be used to obviously, again, help me come up with ideas, help me find a high intent audience for me, and really utilizing these tools that it has on its back end to optimize things. And I think at the end of the day, just give more data points for the advertiser to see to help them leverage that, sort of just help scale and optimize and improve their other channels as well. So really cool there. AI is a great tool. Honestly, it has been happening for a while, whether you're thinking about audiences or different ways that these sort of platforms are utilizing different tools to help have tailored messaging for their specific ads. So this is happening for a while. And I think now in recent months, advertisers have found other ways to leverage AI, but more so in their own control, to allow them to create tailored pieces and ideas to help them, whether it be buyer personas or messaging, but also giving ideas of who to even talk to and like generating copy ideas or generating keyword ideas or demographics, stuff like that. So I think because marketers are now utilizing this tool to help improve productivity and improve their workflow. That's why this whole AI thing has been starting to pop out. But I think in terms of everything, I don't think the world should be shook. Humans will always have the upper hand over AI because of creativity. You just can't, have that human touch applied and baked into a system. So excited for what's to come. AI, definitely seeing it as a tool that is already helping me improve my workflow. Really curious to see what's to happen in the future. If you have any questions, and honestly, if you need help leveraging these tools, if you were honestly still stuck in launching a Google Ads campaign, still stuck in launching a keyword, trying to get with the times and really scaling things and leveraging AI, you just don't know how to start, feel free, contact us, click that button on the top right and get your free marketing plan today at DriftLead. Would definitely love to help you scale your business. We love tools like AI, but it really does take that human touch of understanding who you are, who your customers are. Contact us, I'll send you over that free marketing plan and help you scale your campaigns, whether it be from like a lead generation standpoint, e-commerce, all that stuff. So this is Jordan. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, comment in the video, shoot us a message, follow us on LinkedIn. But other than that, have a great day and we'll chat soon. Take care.